Good morning to one and all. So in last class we discussed about polynomials, introduction, everything. So now in 10th class we will see exercise 2 problems. Before going to that one, just once recall about quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Already we are discussing about this one. Quadratic polynomial is nothing but a polynomial with second degree is called quadratic polynomial. The general form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c belongs to R and a is not equal to 0. A, B, C belongs to R and a is not equal to 0. So in this one we know very clearly a is nothing but coefficient of x square, b is nothing but coefficient of x, c is nothing but constant term. So quadratic polynomial degree 2, that's why it has how many zeros means it has at most 2 zeros. It has at most 2 zeros. At most 2 zeros. So it has at most 2 zeros, at most 2 zeros. Generally those zeros we are represented by letters alpha comma beta. The zeros we are represented by letters alpha comma beta. So here we are getting some relationships, relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. Those are nothing but first one alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus b by a. So minus b by a and minus of b is nothing but what? Coefficient of x by a is nothing but what? Coefficient of x square. Second one, alpha into beta is nothing but c by a, that is nothing but constant term by coefficient of x square. So this is the relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. In last class we are discussing all those. And another formula related to quadratic polynomial. In the question, the zeros alpha comma beta are given and they are asking quadratic polynomial. The quadratic polynomial is equal to formula k into x square x minus alpha into x minus beta. This is only nothing but what is that means? K into x square minus x into alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. These are the important points related to quadratic polynomial. By using these points we are doing the problems in exercise 2. So first of all, quadratic polynomial is nothing but a polynomial of second degree. So general form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Generally quadratic polynomial, quadratic is nothing but degree 2. That's why it has at most how many zeros means 2 zeros. Those zeros generally we are represented by letters alpha comma beta. So this is the introduction. Next one, main important one, relationship between zeros and coefficients, which are nothing but alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to formula, what is that? Minus b by a. So alpha into beta is equal to formula, what is that? C by a. You have to know about the letter wise. B is nothing but coefficient of x, a is nothing but coefficient of x square, c is nothing but constant term, and a is nothing but coefficient of x square. Next one, in the question, polynomial given, to find the zeros, you know already. Factorization, by using factorization method, we find the zeros of the polynomial. Now reverse, they only given zeros, alpha, gamma, beta, and they are asking quadratic polynomial. The quadratic polynomial is equal to k into x minus alpha into x minus beta. So that is only nothing but what? K into x square minus x into alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. This is about quadratic polynomial. Next one, cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means we know very clearly. The degree of the polynomial is 3. Degree of the polynomial is 3. Then the polynomial is said to be cubic polynomial. The general form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Same where a comma b comma c comma d belongs to real numbers and a is not equal to 0. This condition is important one. So a is nothing but coefficient of x cube, b is nothing but coefficient of x square, c is nothing but coefficient of x, d is nothing but constant term. So the degree of the cubic polynomial is 3. That's why it has at most how many zeros means 3 zeros. It has at most how many zeros? 3 zeros. So generally those zeros we are represented by letters alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. The first one, relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. The first one, what is that? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Simply how to remember? A is the fixed one. So in every one in denominator you are getting a. So alpha plus beta plus gamma ante first one b. B by a. Plus minus b by a. Second one, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. Next one, alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. These are the relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. Same here also. They given the zeros alpha comma beta comma gamma are given. The zeros alpha beta gamma are given and they are asking cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. So is equal to formula k into x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. So when you multiply this one, then you are getting what that means, k into x cube minus x square into alpha plus beta plus gamma. This one plus x into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus alpha beta gamma. So when we use this is also very important one. Zeros given in the question and they are asking to find the cubic polynomial. Then the formula is this one, k into x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Otherwise k into x cube minus x square into alpha plus beta plus gamma plus x into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus alpha beta gamma. So this is the information related to exercise 2. Now once we see problems in exercise 3.3. Exercise 3.3. Suppose first problem, x square minus 2x minus 8. This is the given polynomial. So the question is, what that means? First of all, you have to find the zeros of the polynomial, and the second one, verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So you know how to find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Means you have to take factorization. So product is equal to here how much? Minus 8. Minus 8 split into factors. Then we are getting what is that? 2 into 4. But middle is a symbol, what is that? Minus 2. Minus is there. That's why plus 2 minus 4. So x square minus 2x is nothing but minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. This is very important one. After adding these two, you must get this one including sign. Minus 4x plus 2x. That is nothing but what is that? Minus 2x. Now we have to take common. X as a common. What is the remaining one? X minus 4. Next two times we have to take 2 as a common. What is the remaining one? X minus 4. Totally what we get? X minus 4 into x plus 2. Now you want zeros. Zeros of the polynomial means let them equal to 0. That means x minus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. That is nothing but x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we are getting what is that? X is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 2. This is the first one completed. Find the zeros. Now we have to verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So those zeros you have to assume alpha is equal to 4 and beta is equal to minus 2. Now relationships between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. First one, what is that? Alpha plus beta. Alpha is how much? 4 plus beta is how much? Minus 2. 4 minus 2 is nothing but how much? 2. Once see here, minus alpha plus beta is equal to, we know formula, minus b by a. Here b value how much? Minus 2. That's why this can be written as minus of minus 2 by 1. And alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2 is nothing but what? B. By 1 is nothing but what? A. And alpha plus beta is equal to, we are getting minus b by a. Second one, alpha into beta. Alpha is how much? 4. Into beta is how much? Minus 2. So 4 into minus 2, that is nothing but how much? Minus 8. One C in the quadratic polynomial, C value how much? Minus 8. That's why this can be written as minus 8 by 1. So alpha into beta is equal to what we get? C by A. Like this we have to do first Roman all problems. Next, come to second Roman and third Roman. Students must concentrate the given statements. So second Roman is what that means? The given values, find the quadratic polynomial in each case with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros. That means the given values are sum. That means alpha plus beta is equal to how much? 1 by 4. Alpha into beta is equal to minus 1. And the given values are what that means? Sum and product of the zeros. So alpha plus beta and alpha beta given. We have to find out the quadratic polynomial. We know very clearly the formula. Quadratic polynomial is equal to k into x square minus x into alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. So k into x square minus x into alpha plus beta is nothing but how much? 1 by 4 plus alpha into beta is nothing but what? Minus 1. So k into x square minus x by 4 minus 1. Now one see this one. Here generally k is the any real number. So k is a constant. But in our 10th class what we take means here denominators whatever is there, those we have to take. Generally LCM of the denominators. That means put k is equal to 4. So then what we get? 4 into x square minus x by 4 minus 1. That means 4x square minus x minus 4. This is the answer. Minus 4. This is the second Roman. Next, third Roman one see. Second Roman, third Roman, the variation is what is that means? In second Roman, they given alpha plus beta and alpha beta values. In third Roman, they give what is that means? Alpha value and alpha value and beta value. That means given alpha is equal to root 3 and beta is equal to minus root 3. So in the question whatever statement given, that is very important one. Alpha beta values here given. We have to find out alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So alpha plus beta is equal to root 3 plus minus root 3. Root 3 minus root 3 means how much? 0. Second one, alpha into beta and root 3 into minus root 3. That is nothing but what is that? Minus 3. Now same quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. K into x square minus x into alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. That is nothing but k into x square minus x into alpha plus beta value how much? 0 plus alpha beta value how much? Minus 3. So x square minus 3 into k. That means put k is equal to 1 because here nothing is there, denominators. That means 1. So answer is what we get means x square minus 3. Like this we have to find the quadratic polynomial when zeros are given. Next another problem. Fourth one. Verify that 1 minus 1 and minus 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial given. So p of x is equal to, we have to assume x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3. So we have to verify 1 minus 1 and minus 3 are the zeros of this cubic polynomial. I think you know verification. Verification means what? You have to substitute the given value or x is replaced by given value. So the value of the polynomial, if you get 0, then the given one is a 0 of the polynomial. First put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1. Then what we get? P of 1 is equal to 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square minus 1 minus 3. That means 4 minus 4. So is equal to 0. That means 1 is a 0 of the polynomial. Next one. So 1 is a 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. That is nothing but p of x. Next second one. Put x is equal to minus 1. So p of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 whole cube plus 3 into minus 1 whole square minus of minus 1 minus 3. That means this is also same.